Watch this. A doctor cuts open the thick bandage, wrapped tightly around this man's arm, and freezes because his hand has turned into an alien claw. Not a lobster, something worse. This man has been infected with alien DNA, turning him into something half human, half alien. Who is he? And how did this happen? Hey everyone, welcome to Mr.Cog's Movie Recaps. If you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. Today's story is insane. Millions of alien lobsters arrive on Earth, only to be captured and dissected by humans. And no, humans aren't making seafood. They want something far more valuable: alien technology. So, let's start from the beginning. Back in 1982, a massive alien ship appears over Johannesburg. And I mean massive. Compare it to a plane. This thing is ridiculous. Humans break in and find something unexpected. Over 1 million aliens. Starving, weak, malnourished, not invaders, refugees. Because they look like shrimp, humans call them prawns. Yeah, not exactly respectful. They dump them into a camp, District 9, but over time, it turns into a slum. Crime, poverty, chaos. Aliens start scavenging trash, then stealing, then fighting humans for resources. So eventually, the government hands everything over to MNU. Officially, relocation. Unofficially, weapons. Because alien weapons only work with alien DNA. And now, enter Wickus, a successful man. He works at MNU, a multinational corporation, and the second largest weapons manufacturer in the world. Yeah, that kind of company. He's put in charge of relocation, which is funny, because this guy is cowardly, soft, bullies the weak, fears the strong. How did he get the job? Simple. His only real advantage? His father-in-law is a top executive at MNU. Yeah, that's it. So, he marches into District 9 with soldiers, door to door, forcing signatures. If they refuse, he pulls out cat food. Yes, cat food, because apparently that's their favorite. Also in District 9, Nigerian gangsters. And these guys, they trade everything. Cat food, drugs, weapons, even adult services. What the fuck? And the boss? Even crazier. He eats alien flesh, thinking it'll give him alien powers. Bro thinks this is some kind of upgrade system. Sounds like traditional Chinese medicine or something. Spoiler, it doesn't work. Meanwhile, Wickus finds something. A container. Inside, a strange black liquid. No one knows what it is yet. He opens it and gets sprayed right in the face. Yeah, that does not look good. The alien panics, attacks soldiers, throws Wickus like a toy. A mercenary commander steps in, shoots the alien, executes it cold. And trust me, this guy matters later. Christopher, the alien's friend, just watches, helpless. And here's the key. He and his son spent 20 years collecting that fuel, trying to go home. But now, it's gone. And Wickus just got it sprayed in the face. At first, nothing serious, just nausea. Then, nosebleeds. Then, his fingernails start falling off. Yeah, that's when you panic. Soon, he collapses. This is it. The moment from the beginning. He wakes up in a hospital, and everything changes. His arm is no longer human. It's a prawn claw. That liquid, not just fuel, alien biotechnology. Wickus is taken to MNU, and that's when everything gets worse. They don't take him in to save him. Nope, they take him because he's suddenly useful. See, MNU has been trying for years to crack alien weapon tech, the stuff that only works if the operator has alien DNA. So far, epic fail. They've dissected aliens, sliced and diced them, but they never found a way to make the weapons run with human users. Then Wickus shows up, half human, half A, and boom, he can make those guns fire. That's when they stop pretending to help him and start experimenting on him. Because finally, they think they've got the key. They force him to test alien weapons, use aliens as live targets. And when they realize he can activate alien tech, they make a decision. Cut him open, harvest him. Even his father-in-law agrees. Yeah, family goals. Wickus snaps, escapes, barely. Now, he's no longer human. The company broadcasts him as a monster. They even spread fake news, claiming he had inappropriate relations with aliens. Yeah, try explaining that to your wife. So where does he go? The only place left, District 9. There, he finds Christopher again and discovers something huge. Under Christopher's home, a hidden spaceship. Christopher has been planning this for 20 years and finally tells the truth. That black liquid is fuel. Fuel he spent decades collecting. Only that can power the ship. Only that can reach the mothership. And only there, Wickus might be cured. But right now, Christopher can't reverse the mutation yet. Not until he can take that fuel home and return with real help. Wickus hesitates. Going back to MNU? That's suicide. Then, his phone rings. His wife, for the first time, she believes him, tells him to survive, come home. That moment changes everything. He decides they're going back. But first, he goes to the gang to get weapons. They mock him, try to cut off his arm and eat it. Seriously, this guy's strategy is just eating things? At this point, he's just a committed foodie. Wickus fights back, grabs an alien weapon. Suddenly, he's unstoppable. Then, he returns to MNU. Chaos, gunfire, explosions. Wickus, now able to use alien weapons, blows his way in. One shot. People evaporate. No armor, no chance. They get the fuel, barely escape, and return to District 9. Back in District 9, Wickus thinks he's finally saved, but Christopher breaks the news. He still can't cure him right now. Not until he goes home and brings back real help. How long? 3 years. 3 years. Wickus loses it, knocks him out, tries to escape alone. Immediate karma. The ship gets shot down. Wickus and Christopher are captured by mercenaries, but before that, everything spirals. The gang attacks. Wickus is taken by the gang, and yeah, they still want to eat his arm. Of course they do. Then, everything explodes. Christopher's son connects to the mothership. After 20 years, it finally responds. Through it, he remotely activates a mech. And this thing? Insane. Before Wickus even jumps in, the mech begins mowing down the entire gang. Bullets. Stop. Mid-air, get pulled, then fired back. Yeah, human weapons? Useless. Wickus finally gets inside the mech. At first, he chooses himself, runs, escapes, until he hears it. Christopher about to be executed. And that's when he stops, turns back. For the first time, he chooses someone else. He fights, shields Christopher, uses the mech to block bullets for him. They run toward the ship. But the mech is failing. He's injured, can't go on, so he stays. To buy time, Christopher escapes, promises, I'll come back. The ship rises toward the mothership, but then the mercenary leader fires an RPG. At the last second, Wickus jumps and blocks it mid-air, like a perfect basketball block. Yeah, man really said, not today. He falls. The mech collapses. The mercenary walks up, ready to finish him. And then, the prawns arrive. They swarm. They tear the mercenary apart. Brutally, Wickus is saved. He lies there, half human, half alien, watching the ship to leave Earth. And for the first time, he smiles. Why? Because maybe he finally chose human. The film ends with interviews. Some say he was dissected. Some say he died. But his wife still believes he's alive, because every day she receives a metal flower, handmade from scrap. And somewhere in District 9, something is still making them, waiting. And that is District 9. This film uses a documentary-style approach, giving it a raw, gritty realism. Watching it, you almost feel like it actually happened. The segregation of aliens echoes apartheid in South Africa. Throughout the story, you see human cruelty everywhere. Selfishness, violence, exploitation. Yet these ugly aliens show more humanity than humans. And maybe the biggest lesson? Never eat random, unknown creatures. Because next thing you know, you might turn into one of them. Yeah, not a great upgrade. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and drop a comment. Tell me what movie you want next. See you in the next one. Bye.